All right, hey there folks, and welcome back. It is Brian with Foxfire Armory, and today it's going to be a pretty short one for you, but I basically wanted to let you guys know that I have been doing some research and talking to a lot of the farmers around the area, and the one thing I am continually hearing and the thing I'm continually seeing from a lot of the farmers online, from places like Twitter, Reddit, a whole bunch of other communities, is the fact that they are predicting some of the lowest yield of crop for 2022 that they have ever seen, probably within the last decade, maybe 2 decades. They all have different numbers because different crops, different areas are doing better, some are doing worse. But what I'm hearing across the board is the planting cycle for this year got very much disrupted, and the planting season was much later for a lot of areas, especially like my area right here. And they're predicting maybe 70% yield of the crop this year due to water issues, due to late planting season, meaning they're going to be harvesting later. And for those of you who aren't really into the farming, you live in an urban area, whatever the case may be, the farming sector has been hit really, really hard in the last couple of years. We've seen processing plants go down. We've seen crops being destroyed, government requesting crops being destroyed. And for those who don't really know a lot about what that means, is a lot of times they end up doing that because they don't want to flood the market with, say, feed corn, if there's not going to be enough of a want or a need for that feed corn. And so they'll ask farmers to destroy some crops. The one thing that we've seen recently, probably within the last 5 years more so, is the destruction of chickens, cows, pigs, and a whole bunch of other livestock that we weren't really seeing before in the farming industry. And I'm not personally in the farming industry. I just know a lot of people who work in the industry, and so I'm in constant communication with them, outside of those of you who reach out to me through email or through any of the social media channels to kind of send me updates. Now, real quick to interject with that, for those of you, I don't know if this would be something interested to many of you out there, but something I've been contemplating with is potentially putting a forum on the website for those of you who would like to share intel. That way it could be anonymous if you want it to be anonymous. Otherwise, you can share and tell me, hey, go ahead and share. And then that way you guys could feed me stuff that I can then feed back out to the community. So if you guys like that, let me know in the comments below. But let's get back to the meat of the story here. And that is, at least by me, from what I've been hearing, soy, corn are going to be hit pretty hard this year. Now, soy doesn't seem like a big issue. Corn, bigger issue. We use it in our fuel, right? Ethanol in the fuel. Majority of that comes from corn. E85 is pretty much corn byproduct. And it just, soy is used in so much stuff these days. I wish it wasn't, but it's a filler product that they use in probably 99% of what you're putting in there. Corn oils, things like, I can't believe it's not butter, pretty much anything like that. It's all going to be, soy is going to be used in there in some form or the other. So as that goes down, you're going to see the prices of other products that use soy going up. Again, this is, it's just something that we're dealing with. And on top of that, issues in the trucking sectors with the DEF shortages still, the diesel shortages still, shortages of, qualified drivers to move. They just can't get enough drivers in, and they're having a hard time moving product. Well, for things like dairy farmers, soy, they need these drivers to be able to move their product back and forth from harvest to wherever they're going to process that. So that's really all I got for you guys today on that one. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Hopefully, I got some better news for you guys on this one. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed because I've seen kind of a recovery here by me, at least, as far as some of the crop kind of seeming to come back to life after doing some heavy watering. I know that's not going to be the case for some other places. I actually had one of you reach out to me and let me know that a neighbor of yours, 900-foot well went dry, which is, wow. I don't even know what to say to that. That's just crazy to me. And so if you're a small farmer, which it sounds like this was, and your 900-foot well goes dry, you have no way to water your crops. And that basically it's devastating. Completely would destroy all of your crop if you're not getting rain, your well is dry, you can't get water to your crop. It's over at that point. So that's really all I got for you guys today. Again, as always, if you guys like the content, please like, share, subscribe. And as always, this is Brian Foxfire.